13 of the National Football League.
And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage.
He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Patriots.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On play action, Goff. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Goff to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Seems like wide receiver screens in the NFL are kind of a mixed bag. It almost seems like they either go for nothing or you get a big play. And in this case, it was the latter. Nice job by the big guys getting out front, leading the way, and the wide receiver does the rest.
Makes the score Lions 3, Patriots nothing.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 6-yard loss.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Brooks, 1st down and then some. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That one taken in by Douglas. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
On 1st and 10, here's May. Back's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. We are through one. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is right. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult. We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw now, May. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. He'll try and throw. Here's May. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, New England. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On the ground, it's Brooks. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions' 1st down.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, Goff. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, check.
A shotgun handoff to right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
To throw is May. This one complete right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A give here to right.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. From out of the gun, here's May. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will tie this game up here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We start up at Soldier Field. Miami making the trip north to take on Chicago. And they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. Jalen Waddle with a touchdown catch from Tua. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Aaron Ripkowski up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Josh Downs, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. On first down, a run for Wright. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It's second down and 10.
On second down, here's Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. Goff to throw on first down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
What a
25
luxury
yards.
that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll go play action with Goff. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Lions.
On play action, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can generate interior pressure and move that pocket into the lap of the quarterback, man, it is hard for these quarterbacks to escape. They want to be able to step up in the pocket, step into their throw. Instead, he's retreating, and he takes the big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing here is Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
You can kind of sense this defense smells blood in the water. They're able to get to the quarterback on the previous down and thinking, heck, let's do it again. Great timing on this screenplay by the play caller. Use the aggressiveness of the defense against them.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Lions go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A carry here for Wright. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. May to throw on second down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the give, it's Wright. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing now is May. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
This team's offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. To throw is Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Goff. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. But protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A second down throw for Goff. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Throwing on second down, Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. To throw is Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Off the play fake, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is 2nd and 7. May to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw again is May. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Handoff, running left is Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another try with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. On 4th down, Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 24-10 lead.
Patriots 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.